I will stand in front of you. So wake up.
And the starting lineups have concluded. 6-3. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. We have just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Barnes, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And looking at the Nets, Silk is out there with Thomas. Then it's Porter. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And too much time in the lane. They get called for a second violation. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Silk.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Rusuh baru mulai juga ya. Wah, Allah.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Sohan. Passes to Wembanyama. And it's good, 2 points. Wembanyama's got the first points on the scoreboard for San Antonio. The Nets on offense. Here's Silk. Pass to Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And both free throws good for Thomas. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Shot clock at 2, and that one's good. Barnes.
Superb pick and roll play. Barnes is very intelligent at finishing these plays because of his mid-range shooting ability.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Stolen. Porter against Barnes.
Oh.
They retain possession. Here's Simmons.
Oh.
No good. And the
Gila.
Spurs going the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here's Silk. Nailed from three-point land.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sohan. That one wide left.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And that one good.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as they score. Foul line down.
Spurs trailed by 3. Barnes outside. And the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Simmons pulls it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Simmons on the wing. Pass to Silk. Takes the 3. And it's good, assisting on the play. Silk's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Vassell. They need this. Brooklyn with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's Wembanyama. By Simmons. Driving the lane. Yep, that one goes.
I love the aggressive attitude of Devin Vassell. Excellent job on that drive.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
And he has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator.
Gila.
Can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Di blok fakta.
Now the pass to Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Passes it to Claxton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Johnson against Porter. Pass to Watford. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like
Oh,
that.
nice.
Biombo, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Anthony. The pass to Silk. Anthony on the wing. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte.
Astagfirullah.
Let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out. He can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Pass to Biombo. Shot clock at 6. Johnson against Porter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Skundul.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Darren Jones
Pusing kepala awak.
in for the Nets. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Porter. Nets leading by 7. Anthony, the pass to Watford. Back to Anthony. Here's Silk. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 9 points for Silk.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
San Antonio calls timeout. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And this wasn't as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Passes it to Biyombo. Out to the right wing. Anthony on the double team. 6 to shoot. Johnson wide open. He fires. Cornette kicks to Johnson. Paul outside to end the cold streak. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range, and the basket by Silk. Silk's got 12.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Paul passes to Cornette, and here's Biyombo. Johnson outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg Kelvin Johnston is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
At the line now for the
Has the
Spurs.
strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
Watford passes to Anthony. Here's Jones. Back to Anthony from the arc. Headshot off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Cornette. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Anthony, the pass to Silk. The tray. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in
On
this
fire anjay.
They've been excellent.
Dikasih itu mulu ya. Dikasih apa?
And it's helped them
Space
build
mulu.
an early lead. They just need to stay
Terlalu
aggressive.
longgar.
Here's Biyombo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Watford passes to Anthony. It's
Oh,
It's deflected.
oh, oh. Shoot.
Here's Melton. And the shot at the
Aduh.
buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I know know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at center. Launches a three. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Maksa.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Vassell, the bounce pass. Pass to Wembanyama. Yep, it counts. Wembanyama's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Brooklyn leading by 8. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Silk. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that's now 18 points for Silk.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The pass to Wembanyama. Over Simmons. Wembanyama, no good.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Silk, count that as his 7th.
Padahal diemin aja ya.
Shooting 78%.
And not just a scorer,
Mantep tuh
but
tadi.
a distributor as
Kalau
well.
didiemin jeder on Wemba.
Really impressive.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right
Oh.
and attacking the rim.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half.
Anjay.
Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Gue dikasih itu mulu ya. Kasih space mulu. Kedul si Castle. Nggak mau mepet deh. Enak dong. Main trinya jadinya.
Saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction. It's a story of a successful franchise.
No kidding, David. All right, thank you. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post there. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Barnes outside. From deep. The handout. Whoops, here's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
On fire parah.
Here's Silk. He kicks to Thomas. Passes it to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Barnes against Porter. Pass to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Vassell. Thomas covering. Vassell, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Silk passes to Porter.
Boom.
Finished off by Porter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Shooting for San Antonio. Sohan. Shooting 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets leading by 19 points. Here's Silk. 25 points in the game. Porter passes to Silk. Good, nice job down low. Silk's got 27.
They just won't miss.
Kacau nih si Castle, defense-nya itu banget.
Shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
From outside, off the mark. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Silk passes to Thomas. Fires the three. That one doesn't go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. To the wing on the left. Vassell with it. Thomas is there. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Silk. He's got 27. Here's Simmons. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trailed by 19. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
So for the Nets, and so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Nets lead by 19. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
2K Sport
Welcome back to
Halftime
2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
Jack, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that'll do it for our
The next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Silk.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Simmons. Silk is out there with Thomas. Then it's Porter. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. So that's the Nets 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice.
Claxton's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nets.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Barnes can't get it to go. Nets leading by 21. Hook shot on the way.
Nice.
And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Porter.
Pelatihnya kesel.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Silk, covered by Barnes. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Barnes, right side. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Ooh, they come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Porter, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense is trying to rough him up a bit.
Good on both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. They could use a big shot here to get this.
Sengaja ya.
Many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The pass to Sohan. Shoots from 14. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Porter. Pass to Silk. The 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Porter to the inside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Wembanyama passes to Sohan. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Silk. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Silk. The shot's good. That's 29 points for Silk.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Wembanyama.
Ooh.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the
Ooh.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Pass to Sohan. Over Claxton. That's tipped.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes outside. And there's the pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. To end the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Porter looking it over. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Sohan. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Bangs home the trifecta.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Nets.
Silk passes to Claxton. And that one is stuck right through.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Barnes outside. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Anthony's checked in for Thomas. Biombo is checked in for San Antonio. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Porter. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And yes, it's good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Vassell, the bounce pass. Launches it. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Devin understands he needs to keep taking and making these shots. This is crucial to his overall development.
Porter passes to Silk. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Silk. Takes a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Silk's got 34 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Diambo, the pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And the athleticism and size creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
For Brooklyn, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Watford's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Nicholas Claxton. Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded closer. The rebound by Watford.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. The rebound by the Nets.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Anthony down low. Johnson's there. Bucket is good. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should
Gagal mulai
continue to
alley-oop
ball
nya.
inside. The defense
Oh
struggling
iya.
to contain them.
Paul passes to Vassell. Here's Cornette. Johnson outside. Shot to stop the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Nets. Silk passes to Watford. Anthony looking it over. Pass to Silk. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 6th assist on the night.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Going inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nggak kompak banget ya ini Spurs ya, padahal pada jago.
Turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Anthony in the corner. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Wih.
Melton, no good. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's the pass to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Cornette. Now Johnson. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. The shot from the low post is good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Anthony against Paul. Outside Anthony. Pass to Silk. This one for three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Unable to get that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Nets just dominating this one. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here.
One shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
On the floor for San Antonio, Simmons dishes to Thomas. Pass to Claxton. And Simmons kicks to Thomas. And they recover it. Wembanyama with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's blocked.
Mantap.
Here's Silk. And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. Silk's got 42 in the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Porter. The pass to Silk. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just
Ayo. Bingung deh.
looks of it upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ingram, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Gagal mulu loh layup.
Transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Silk with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've got just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Here's Hauser. And it's blocked. And out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Ih, cedera anjay. Ah, blok rugi amat. Ngapain
And Brooklyn
ngeblok?
making a change here.
For your next,
Watford's checked in.
Trendon Watford.
Rugi.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Here's Silk. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. That being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Ingram. And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the paint. And the bucket is good.
Padahal enak ya. Tinggal ngandalin si Wemba nih. Kalau yang jagain si Watford.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Dasar AI ya.
Here's Silk.
Dia on fire ternyata guys.
Outside Thomas. Passes to Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs making a change here. Biombo's checked in. That one misses. For San Antonio, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Goes up with it. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Assisted by Sam Houser.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Watford. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. To the inside. Johnson gets the bucket. 9 points for Johnson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
Pass to Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Silk. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Silk's got 44.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
The pass to Johnson. A floater. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson with the block.
Tenacious swat by Keldon Johnson. He got that one.
Johnson is checked in for the Nets.
On the court. Shooting for San Antonio. Biombo with 1 shot.
And Biombo, no good on that one. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's Anthony. Oh, that's blocked.
Great
Gigi loh,
anticipation
blok
from Devin
itunya.
Vassell. Timed the shot perfectly.
Kicks it to Biombo. Pass to Sohan. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Vassell. Johnson for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Here's Silk, defended by Paul. Silk And the Nets miss
Dia lo
again.
auranya
And he didn't punish them for the
nggak
weak
kena aja
coverage there,
sampai
but they can't count on him to
bikin
continue
timing
this.
hancur lah.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Silk.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Paul passes to Champagny. From deep three-point range, and a great
Anjay.
assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Silk. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
Tak berat sekali.
They put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense and potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Terlalu nyocok si Claxton, Thomas on fire juga Thomas. Bye bye.